Welcome to The Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
Rocking around Christmas tree, it's happy holiday. Mistletoe hung where you can see something I don't know. You will get a sentimental feeling. I just want to get this part when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, bedeck the halls with boughs. Oh, you can see my hands in the mirror. Oh, welcome to the Daily Grind. We are presented by FanDuel. This is going to freak me out the whole show. I am your host, Luke Hatmaker. It's Tuesday. We are New Year's Eve, and I thought this was a good as any day to go 3 wide with two of my favorite dooders is what I meant to say. Two of my little doodoo. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. How are you, Rusty? How are you, Jared? Jared, are you good? I haven't asked you how your Christmas was. I got to talk to Rusty yesterday.
Oh no, it was good. Christmas was great. A lot of traveling. Got to see a lot of family on both sides. But no, overall it was really good. So got to spend a lot of quality time with all aspects of the family, and yeah. And I got a new edition of ink to myself. Where is it? It's on this arm.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it right there, little panda.
Yeah.
So yeah, got some. It was a really good Christmas. I haven't had a new tattoo in like 2.5 years. So that was probably like the big highlight apart from spending time with family I hadn't seen in a while.
Heck yeah, dude. Love it. How are you this morning, Rusty? Are you good?
I'm good. You know, I've been called worse than a doo-doo, so I'll take that, honestly. Including this morning when one of my punts got me in trouble. My neighbor, I was outside having coffee in the cold, and my neighbor told me that his great Uncle Versey died. And if you know Uncle Versey, you know. Well, his great Uncle Versey had died, and they went to the cemetery, and they were standing around the wrong grave site. They had led him to the wrong grave site to mourn. So they had to relocate during the service. And I said, man, what a grave mistake. And he didn't think that was very funny. But welcome to the Daily Grind. I hope that y'all found that funny.
I thought those parts were a lot worse.
I did. So I don't know if I've shared this on the show before. My family owns a funeral home to this day, and I worked there one summer. And let me tell you, when my uncle, God love him, when he rattles off funeral home puns left and right, he's like, "Caca!" They're dying to get in. It's like, oh my God, please stop. So I'm gonna send him that one. Because that was great.
It was a grave mistake. You're welcome. I thought I remembered that in the deep recesses of this little empty head of mine that your family had a funeral home, and so that was just for you, Mr. Hatmaker.
The grave mistake. Graves are weird. Just bury people 6 feet in the ground. You know what's not weird? Well, maybe this is weird. I don't know. The Grizzlies are playing tonight. That's not the weird part. The weird part, I would say, is if you go over to FanDuel, they are not favored. So the 76ers are coming to town. And if you go over on FanDuel, which, like I said, they're one of our sponsors, they have the Sixers as the favorites, minus 118. So the Grizzlies are a home dog plus 100. 1.5 point spread. They think this one's going to be close. If I'm not mistaken, good morning, Jalen. I see you. And good morning, Wayno, as well. Everybody in the comments. If you were not on YouTube, go over to YouTube. We will see your comments there, and we can hang out, talk to you, interact, as it were. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe us and the Sixers are almost a dead even in terms of like standings, in terms of, 16 and 14. So they're 16 and 14. We're 15 and 17. We're like one game. We're like each 500 teams. So I thought this was a little weird that the Grizzlies were not favored, especially when you look at the injury report isn't awful. I don't know.
That's so funny. It's like the injury report isn't awful, but it's 7-8 dudes deep. But for us, it's not awful.
Well, oh my God, when I say it like that, I sound like I've got Stockholm syndrome. But like, what do you think about that? Or, like, Rusty, what do you think about those odds? Do those odds reflect the injury report? And am I just not seeing it because we're like, oh hell, The first time.
I
It's
think
like that meme.
First time. It's partially that. It's partially the inconsistency that we play with. You just don't know which Grizzlies team you're going to get, like we talked about yesterday, because of injuries and things that are changing, like who we are, like who we can put on the court. We're not super consistent, and so it's hard to get a real grasp of who we are. And so I think it's more of that. Just like we just got beat by the Wizards twice in a week span. I think that's partially that. We also don't have Zach.
An 8-day span, sir. It was an 8-day span.
No Zach Edey to contend with some of their bigs, especially if Joel Embiid plays. And then Tyrese Maxey is one of the hottest players in the NBA this season. He's averaging over 30 points a game. So we're going to have to – it's going to be an all-hands-on-deck situation with whoever we have playing.
I just forget about the big situation. I've like blocked out the big situation because I know it's a problem. So you reminded me of that, and it's like, oh yeah, they do have Joel Embiid. I mean, Jared, what's the point of emphasis for you in this game? I mean, this is the last game before the turn of the year, I should say. So, like, what do you want to see in the last game out from the boys? Jock Landale is back. Your guy.
He's questionable tonight, I believe.
Game time decision.
Same thing with Joel Embiid. The big situation is going to be huge. Obviously, if Joel goes, and obviously our lack of depth in the front court. I'm kind of excited to watch the backcourt matchup in this game with, Ja, Tyrese, VJ Edgecombe, and then Cedric Coward. You get those four going at each other now. If Cedric's in late game situations like he should be. I'm loving that backcourt matchup. It's two rookies that get to go against each other, and then it's two guys who came in the league, and Tyrese and John Morant, who came in the league maybe with like a year or two separated with each other. So I'm excited to see how that pans out, and I really hope we can start getting off of these minutes restrictions and let our guys get unlocked. Because in Ja's 2 games where he's played 25 and 28 minutes since being back, he has looked really good. He shot 50% or better in both games. Mm-hmm. He shot the 3 ball well in the last game, and not too well.
Oh, he did, but I don't.
Yeah, I know. That's why you said. That's why you heard the surprise in my voice. I don't want him doing that.
Yeah, I said yesterday on the show, like I hate that he shot it so well because that means he's going to shoot it more. And my buddy, he went from like 13 to 14% on the year with that game the other night. So hopefully we don't get more of that.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get more of that. I'm fine with 3 max in the game. I'm fine with 3 max in the game. He makes 1 or 2. I don't want that. I was shocked about it. But anyways, like you're seeing Ja go into more of a playmaking role and force feeding Jaren, which has unlocked both of them more offensively as well. So I'm excited to see the backcourt matchup in this ball game, simply because, just like y'all kind of alluded to earlier, I'm not. At this point, it is what it is with our big situation with injuries, because what you're going to get. You're either going to get out rebounded by 10 or keep it close with a team you should out rebound. And so that's just what you're stuck with. That's why I'm more intrigued about the backcourt matchup with those 4 guys tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Cedric and VJ, because you're looking at arguably. I mean, those are going to be 2 of the rookies in the first team all rookie, I would imagine. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Those are 2 of, I can do math. Those are 2 of the top 5, I would say. Mm-hmm. I mean, 2 of the top 5 rookies currently, and 2 of the top 5 runners for rookie of the year. I mean, that is going to be a matchup just to really to keep an eye on, because VJ Edgecombe has gone off for, like he's been huge. He has games where he has blown up, whereas Cedric has been that more like consistent guy, but he has kind of had like some down rookie games lately. I just want to see. That's a good call. It'll be, if you don't want to look at, if you are going to be disappointed in the big matchup, look at the young guys. Look at the rookies. Yeah. Like
Edgecombe has come down to earth a little bit. Like there was a tear where him and Tyrese were both going for 30 and 40 points, like just killing it. He's averaging 15 and a half, but he's a streaky guy. Like, you don't let him get hot tonight, because it could be a recipe for disaster if he does. So that's going to be an intriguing matchup tonight for sure. I'm curious to see if our rotations late in the game look any different than they did on the road in Washington. As Grizz Girl said, we got to protect home court. You got to have the best guys out there that can defend at the end of the game. And recently, that's been more Cedric Coward, Jalen Wells backcourt, not Gigi. Gigi had a great 3rd quarter against Washington, and they went back to the Gigi of old defensively in the 4th against the Wizards, allowing them to kind of take control of that game, especially down the stretch when Ced was on his little minutes restrictions. And so hopefully we get more Cedric Coward tonight late in the game. I hope T.I. learned his lesson. And I'm a GG guy, but I'm a GG guy in quarters 1, 2, and 3. But until he can prove in the fourth quarter, or he needs to prove throughout quarters 1, 2, and 3 that he can be consistent enough to play in the fourth quarter, then we can start having him in some late lineups. But as of right now, give me Cedric Coward or give me death in the fourth quarter.
Give me Coward to death. I love that. Get that tatted on you. I do think Wayno brings up a good point here as well. We do need to see the bench play
Bounce
better.
back.
Yeah,
We gotta have a bounce back game from them. I mean, like,
and Jock Landale will go a long way in helping that because he can
bingo.
be that. He can be a big bench scorer for us, and he's the kind of big that can give Philly's bigs problems because they're more traditional. You know, Embiid plays away from the basket, but he's game time decision. You don't know how much Embiid you're going to get. But I would love to see Jock get Andre Drummond out to the 3-point line and then have more room for Ja and Cedric in the mid-range, Ja at the rim, and that'll allow Jaren to be more of that paint scorer, which in games, boys, this year that he's done his best, it's been back to the basket, isolation in the post, not around the perimeter. So I think Jock can be key to this game if he can play.
Yeah, if Jock is a go, I think we'll stand a pretty solid chance because the Jock Cam combo has been, those two are clicking off the bench. Things have gone pretty solidly in our favor, I would say, so far this season. So let's see more of that.
And we're getting, I think,
give it to me.
So we're getting real close to the end of Coloco's 10-day as well. He was officially.
Oh yeah,
signed.
is this the last game? That's a good point.
Yes,
because the next game is this weekend, right?
This would be the last game. January 1 would be 10 days since he was signed. I'm interested to see if I think you can only sign to 2 consecutively. If we don't see that he is signed, I believe that's a sign. Rusty, correct me if I'm wrong. That we see people back soon because you can't. I think they have to miss 2 more weeks. You have to have 4 guys who are missing 2 more weeks in order to sign somebody to a hardship 10-day. But that's going to be something to watch, especially after tonight, to see what happens with
Edie
CK.
gets reevaluated on the 8th. So even if we re-sign Coloco, that's not necessarily ruling him out longer.
Yeah.
But the timeline was around the 8th for a reevaluation for Edie. And if we know anything about Grizzly reevaluations, we'll probably tack another week or 2 on the backside of that as he rehabs and gets ready.
And also, dude, even if Edie is coming back too, you have other guys on the injury report who are probably going to be out for 2 more weeks. So you still could see CK come back.
So, like, yes, I could see it. Yes, that could be a good sign if he doesn't re-sign. But if he does re-sign, it's not the world is ending.
No,
simply
it's not.
Because we're 7 days away still from when Edie is technically supposed to be reevaluated.
Yep.
And he was
Well, there's other guys coming back
as of Sunday, right? Like Edie was still in a boot as of Sunday.
Yeah, he was in a boot on Sunday.
I mean, you got other guys though that are out of their boot. Like Scotty's out of his boot, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
But he's still got, like, Scotty is supposed to be reevaluated around the 13th or the 15th. And he's kind of in that same area. So it's like next week is Zach Edey. The following week is Pip and Ty Jerome. The following week is Brandon Clark, if I'm not mistaken.
So we're gonna slow roll them in January. That's fine. The January is, let's do the daily grind, daily rewind, because January, I feel like this is important enough to start with at the top of all the games that happened yesterday. Nikola Jokic injured his left knee injury. The quote from David Adelman after the game said, quote, "Tonight my mind will wander and I'll wonder about what we have to do going forward if he is out for a while or for a long time." He's getting an MRI today. Looks like he's. I mean, who wants? Yeah, you speculate. I'm not a speculator.
I'm not going to speculate. It did not look good.
Didn't look good.
Didn't look good the way he came down. Awkward angle, immediately grabbing it out of the game. Did not look good. They're probably protecting their asset. I hope they got lucky. I don't like seeing anybody get hurt, so I hope they got lucky and he continues to play. But if he's out for the rest of the year and they decide, hey, let's reshuffle some things and let's see what we can figure out, I would not be upset personally. I think the Grizzlies, like I said yesterday on the $2 Sports Show, are going to be more of a seller at the trade deadline. But I would at least make a phone call about a struggling 6'10" wing who has not adjusted from the East Coast to the Rocky Mountain high he found himself in, as it were.
Still want him. Still want him.
Dude, I still want him so bad. He would be Vince. He would be so perfect in the system. Cam Johnson was made to be a Grizzly. But again, listen, they ain't gonna do that.
No. And this. Oh my gosh.
I love
Jeez,
it,
man.
I was waiting for it. Hey, the Nets are playing better, brother. Maybe they made the right decisions.
Oh yeah, MPJ is the reason for that too.
Watched him almost airball a contested 3. Looking at the video from Jokic right now, it's the way it's actually from was it Aaron Gordon who backed it? No, it was who it may have been Cam Johnson who backed into him. But
no, Cam's out right now with a bone bruise.
That's right. Yeah. So 21 of the Nuggets, whoever that is, can't put. They can't see the last name. He got a thigh/knee right to the knee, and the way it kind of just quickly snap buckled almost is what you can say. Hopefully, could just be a bone bruise. I've had a few of those playing football before, but if it's an ACL, the Nuggets are in a world of trouble.
Yeah, this team is not. This team is they don't got it without him. God love them. Who else played yesterday? I mean, they lost this game, I should say, to the Heat.
Almost the entire league played yesterday.
Yeah, God, so many people played. Bucks beat the Hornets.
Cleveland got a good win on the road at San Antonio.
Yeah.
That was a bit surprising because they've been terrible lately, and to go to San Antonio and get a win, impressive.
Yeah, that was really the only. A lot of these middle teams, man, like you get the Suns and the Warriors who like win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Same with the Raptors. Like Trailblazers beat the Mavericks. Like a lot of guys played last night, and it's just
that game was really close the entire game.
The last one. We're just getting to that. I mean, we talk about how the season's too long. It's like all these injuries happen. Like we're right in the middle of the dog days where it's like, oh, win one, you lose 2, win 2, you lose 1. It's like we're right in the middle of it. I mean, it's
that time between Christmas and All-Star break is like, what do we do?
Yeah,
Murderer's Row.
What do we do?
Sure.
Yep, Murderer's Row, and we're right in the middle of that. So let's stop talking basketball because we've got one, we got to take a break. But 2. We got to talk football because we got 3 bowl games today. One in the good old the volunteer state. We'll talk about that one. And we also got to talk about the playoffs, updated playoffs, because man, it's still stuff open. Somehow there's still seeds open in the NFL. Coming down to week 18.
Bring me the 1 seed.
Oh, shut your mouth. The Grizzlies are not the Grizzlies, the Bears, same thing. Whatever. We'll talk about that right after this quick break.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
Hey, Atlanta's gonna move off of Trae Young, ain't it, man?
You asked me the other day, would I trade straight up Ja for Trae?
Would you?
No. Would you?
Hey, this is my show, man. I ask y'all the questions, man. I don't get into that type of stuff. Trae going to get traded by next year. I think they've been wanting to trade him. But yeah,
nobody wants him. He's apparently him, Ja, and LaMelo Ball have negative value.
Negative trade value. You got to trade them for each other, man. It ain't many dudes in the NBA that I hate more than Trae Young. Like that dude, that dude's whole basketball aesthetic is just.
How would the narrative change if he came over to your team though?
I'd be all in. I've said this a lot, man. I don't like Ja because he's cool. I like Ja because he played for the Grizzlies. I wouldn't be a Ja fan if he didn't play for us. I would look at Ja probably not totally, but a lot of stuff that people say about Ja, I would probably feel the same way if he didn't play for us.
The way I feel about LaMelo is probably how I would feel about Ja if Ja
Right,
wasn't
exactly.
on our team. You know what I'm saying?
I would look at Ja the same way I look at LaMelo Ball, like for real.
Tune in to the Anthony Sain Show Monday through Fridays at 1 p.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Welcome back to the daily grind. Oh, you.
Oh Lord.
That part's not even till later, but I'm happy you repping. Man,
Hey, we don't have
that's
another
like-
commercial break for me to do that later.
No, that's true. I saw you get up, and I was like, "That's weird." Jared doesn't normally get
Well,
up.
I
Whatever.
mainly went up to go get an energy drink because I've been up since 4 a.m. But
Jesus.
that's besides the point.
Prepping for Denver. I get it. Guys, man, I should have worn my jersey. Speaking of Jared, you saw his arm earlier. That's one from one of our sponsors, Trilogy Tattoo. That is their handiwork. That is their fresh
Yes.
handiwork. It's awesome. They're great people. Like, go down there. Jared, like, go get tatted. They're one of our sponsors. Do it. We're also sponsored by Grade A Pet Services. You saw them at the beginning of the commercial. They are great. It is cold outside. It was snowing here in the Great Smoky Mountains this morning. Like, it's cold. Critters coming in. Call Grade A Pet Services. They will get them out of your house. The other sponsors we have are Mugshots Grill and Bar. They're great. If you're out and about, go get you. They got an incredible burger. I've been craving a really good burger. Go get you one. They have one that's wonderful. We are also brought to you by Grind City Brewing. If you want to have a couple beers, few small beers, go there. I know we are having a watch party there this Thursday. Right? Yeah.
Eat it up. We're going to do that virtually. It's going to be a virtual
hell yeah.
a virtual college football show. We are going to do a Memphis Grizzlies watch party at Grind City Brewing in the next month, so stay tuned for that. Big details coming out for that later. But we ended up punting to a virtual college football show. Details to come later today about that for Thursday, but we'll have a Grizz watch party there in the next month, so be ready to come out.
And I come to that. I'll be there for that. I'll wear my glasses and do this. And our last sponsor is we're presented by B. Our last sponsor, FanDuel Sportsbook. I don't feel good about that. Our last sponsor is FanDuel Sportsbook, which we have 3 bowl games today. 3. And I'm going to throw them up here really, really quick to let you all take a look at the odds. Did it come up? Okay. So we got 3 bowls today. I'm just going to let the audience, let you guys get. Rusty showed me last week in the expansion draft. I could feel the whole screen, and I felt like an old person. I was like, oh my God. You have the Independence Bowl, the Radiance Technology Independence Bowl. That's the first one. That is at 2 p.m. today on ESPN. It is Coastal Carolina versus Louisiana Tech. And then at 5:30 p.m. In Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, which that I was on Rocky Top in the Music City Bowl. You have Tennessee versus Illinois. I have a really close family friend that marches in the Pride of the Southland band, and they did a battle of the bands downtown Nashville last night. Apparently, they closed it off and had the Illinois band on 3rd and Nashville on 1st, and they just marched towards 2nd Avenue, just going nuts. And then to cap it off tonight, you have USC versus TCU at the Alamo Bowl, the Valero Alamo Bowl. As you can see, LA Tech is favored in the first one. Tennessee is favored in the second. It's basically a home game for Tennessee. And then you have USC favored in the last one. So how do I get us back? Here we go. What do we think about this, fellas? I mean, this first one, 10.5 point spread, as you saw on that first one. I mean,
Sean's up, baby. When I lived in Myrtle Beach, I used to go to Coastal
Yeah, you
Carolina
did.
games all the time. They're a ton of fun. The green turf, the teal turf, fear the teal. And listen, man, they're not that good this year. So La Tech's a 10.5 point favorite for a reason. But I'll always root for the Chanticleer. Sean's up, baby.
John's up. I like that. That's what we're doing. I thought you were saying A-OK, and I was like, Rusty,
Nah,
that's
what
not
they
an
do.
answer. Doesn't answer my question.
Sean's up.
No, if you kept up with Rusty for any part of college baseball postseason, you would know that it's coastal. It's coastal or die over there for him in East Memphis.
I was riding the Chanticleers last year, but I was
Yeah.
community. I was hoping they were going to beat LSU and get that natty. I was all in on the Chants last year. I went to a ton of their baseball and football games when I lived out there. It's a great watch. Their stadiums are incredible. They're a fun little Fun Belt team. When I was there, it was really good. It was the year that they lost only 1 or 2 games. Grayson McCall was the quarterback, and the BYU came out there undefeated. Their first year in the Big 12, and Coastal stomped them. Zach Wilson got stomped, and I was at that game. It was a ton of fun.
Oh, I guess it is worth noting too. This game is in Shreveport, Louisiana. So that's
right down the road from Ruston,
right
Louisiana,
down
where the Bulldogs are. And the worst college football experience of my life was my senior year at Mississippi State. We went to La Tech and lost, and they had a little punt returner who was about 5'5" and ran like a 4-second 40, like the quickest little dude I've ever seen. He returned 2 punts for a touchdown against us, and we lost in Ruston. It was hot. I got carried off by mosquitoes. Terrible experience. So again, Sean's up. But the one that matters here is the fight in the line against the most obnoxious fan base known to man. Feels like 98 every single year. They just figured out that baseball existed, but all of a sudden they own baseball.
And now they lost their coach
to the San Francisco Baseball Giants.
He's only going to be there for a short period of time.
He took the job.
I'm such a Fairweather UT fan. Go Bruins, baby. Belmont till I die.
Yeah. And I know friend of the show, Joey Cunningham's watching, and he's a big Vols fan. Love you, my guy. But fighting the line, Luke Altmaier, former Ole Miss man, but from Starkville, Mississippi, quarterback, leaves the Illini, and Brett Bielema, who's one of my favorite college personalities and people. I love me some Brett Bielema. Hated he got let go when he was at Arkansas. Love me some Bielema. Give me the fighting Illini in the Liberty Bowl today, or in the Music City Bowl today.
Yeah, give me them. Give me the Illini.
Are you getting them too, Jared? Are you picking them too?
Yes, I'm picking the Illini. I love a Brett Bielema style offense. He always has the biggest, if not like a top 3 offensive line in college football. They can run the ball really well.
Yep.
And
Altmaier can too. Altmaier is dangerous with his legs.
He is very dangerous with his legs. And part of it's Tennessee hatred, but more of it is liking Brett Bielema a lot more. And what he's done, like I said, I think my current college football program would be in a much better state if we never let him go. But here we are.
Aguilar has a chance to break Peyton's passing record in single season passing record in this game. So he's going to play as he prepped for his future career as a Progressive insurance salesman.
Yep.
But he's got that going for him. Got that to play for. Hype will probably dial up a lot of pass plays for him to try and get him to that mark. But give me the Illini.
God, you guys are haters.
Buddy. I hated Tennessee since Pat Phil Fulmer was there. I hate that team.
I will wear the hater badge of Tennessee with pride.
Yeah.
Fair. The Alamo Bowl. What about this one? USC at TCU. It's in San Antonio, which is in Texas.
TCU's quarterback is he's one of the hottest commodities in the transfer portal.
Yep.
TCU is going to be decimated by the transfer portal. I do not like their chances here. Lincoln Riley leads in with Jordan Mayava, who's been a great quarterback this year for the Trojans. At USC, defense is better than it gets credit for. Again, with no Hoover for the Horned Frogs, I don't think this one's even close.
Yep. I'm picking USC too, just because that's where Kyla got her master's from. So
Yeah.
Go Trojans, baby.
Wait, is it Jordan or Jaden Maiava? Because Jordan Maiava sounds very familiar.
I thought it was Jordan. I got it
It's
pulled up
Jaden,
right
I
here.
think.
It is
because
Jaden Maiava.
Jaden or Jordan Maiava. I don't know why. Jordan Maiava sounds like an actual.
Is that an
I don't know. I could be thinking Milano, whoever it was from a few years ago, college football. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, USC. This one could get ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're favored by almost a touchdown. It's 55.5 over under. The Tennessee Illinois over under is 62.5. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, bowl games defense is usually optional. You don't really see a lot of like heavy defense. People throw out exotic packages and pass plays and try and run up score, run up stats. Joey Aguilar, shout out Joey in the comments here, is going to try and run up stats today. So I look for these. All these games could be pretty high scoring.
Yep.
I think my favorite part from this is probably that fact that Tennessee denied to use Vanderbilt's facilities because Brett Bielema said in their presser yesterday, you get down here, usually it's the SEC team using the SEC facilities when they get here. Yeah, Tennessee wanted no part of it.
Yeah.
Stupid. Stupid. All right, Jared, let's talk NFL. Because it is. Here's the updated NFL playoff picture as of last night. The only two seeds that are, or maybe the only things that are still available, I believe the 1 seed and the winner of the NFC West is still up for grabs, right? Between Seattle and San Francisco. That'll come down to their Week 18 matchup. You got Carolina and the Bucks, which will, whoever wins that game next week will win the NFC South.
Not necessarily.
Right. Because
I think because of the game last night.
Atlanta won. So if Atlanta wins and Carolina loses, Carolina still goes.
Yep.
Which is hilarious. We thought Baker Mayfield was like holy cow, it's annoying. Baker Mayfield was an MVP favorite at the start of the season. It's so funny. And then you've got Pittsburgh and the Ravens, which will be an AFC North title. Those are the ones that are up for grabs. I believe all the other seeds are locked up, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, no, I mean, Green Bay, I think Philly and Chicago, that could fall. But otherwise, I think this is pretty locked in. I think, can New England still get the 1 seed?
Yes, if they win and we lose. Any other scenario, we own the tiebreaker over let's see, we win the tiebreaker over New England based on best win percentage in common games. So
the Broncos have a 71.9% chance to get the number 1 seed per ESPN.com. The Patriots 23.6. So it's the Broncos to lose.
I don't know whose dog that is. I love this. It's like pick one.
Whiskey agrees. He's rooting for the Broncos as well, I guess.
I mean, it's tougher to play in Denver than anywhere else. I mean, I think in any sport, just from the altitude. So, I mean, Jared, how do you feel? Do you feel confident? Who do you guys play this week?
So we play the Chargers, and Harbaugh has made the decision with the division out of reach to not start Justin Herbert. So
is he lying? He's a liar. He's a little liar.
So we are getting.
He can be.
Yeah, we're getting the backup for the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday in Denver with the 1 seed on the line, and so that's why the percentage is a little hopefully. But yeah, so hopefully we don't mess around. We get this game done early. We can start to kind of pull our guys in the fourth quarter. But yeah, so I'm hoping that we can lock that up. And I think the only other. You're still trying to figure out who wins the AFC South because the Texans and Jags have taken that race over. And then obviously winner of Baltimore and Pittsburgh gets into the 4th seed. So
yeah, the AFC is pretty well locked up except for because the Jaguars and or the Texans, they're both going to make the playoffs. It's just who is the wild card, who is the division winner. The Ravens and Steelers winner is in, right? Like whoever wins is in, the other one's at home. but the Broncos have the best chance at getting the 1 seed. The NFC is a 2-horse race, like y'all said, for the 1 seed with the Niners and the Seahawks. But the AFC, and there's a little bit of parity there. The Buccaneers could find a way in, but the AFC playoff picture is pretty well locked in outside of Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
It's fun because Saturday we'll know the 1 seed on Saturday because the 49ers and Seahawks play at 7 on Saturday.
Yeah. Along with, I think
that's a good Saturday game.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, I believe the Steelers Ravens have the early Saturday game.
And then the night game is the
no. Steelers Ravens have Sunday Night Football at 7:20.
Oh, they were Saturday. Oh, okay.
No.
Sweet. Standalone.
That's a good Saturday game.
The only game that truly matters coming up is not an NFL game. We didn't talk about it in our college football segment, but Mississippi State and Kamario Taylor play football on Friday.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. We got to stay with the NFL because it's time for your daily dose of. It's a trap, Rusty. You can't go backwards. You got to go forward. It's a trap. Always forward with Admiral Akbar. Named after Admiral Akbar. Sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. Here's what I will do. I will give each of our guests. I have one for each of you. I need to not put my hands up because I'm going to see them in the mirror. It really confuses me. I will have 3 bets for each of you. You just have to tell me which one of these is a trap. Okay. Let's start with, who do I want to start with first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a Rusty by his toe. All right, Rusty. Let's start with you. All right.
Okay.
These are, as of this morning, the updated odds to make the divisional round. And tell you what, I'll throw this back up here for you briefly. Updated odds to make the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Which one of these is a trap? Is it A, the LA Rams minus 330 to make the divisional round? Is it the Jacksonville Jaguars minus 135 to make the divisional round? Or is it the Carolina Panthers plus 320 to make the divisional round?
All right. Give me those one more time. I missed the first one was
Rams minus 330 to make the divisional round. So to beat the Rams minus 330 to beat the Eagles in advance. The Jaguars minus 135 to beat the Chargers in advance as of now. Or the Carolina Panthers plus 320 to beat the 49ers in advance.
Yeah, so the Panthers feels right because that like you've got an uphill battle against the Niners. Ooh, that Rams the Rams odds feel a bit like especially after last night losing to the Falcons and then projecting for them to be that much of a favorite to make it like the divisional rounds. Give me the Rams. It's a trap.
Man, you got it. I thought I did. I thought because
I think they've already lost to the Eagles too this year.
They did. I believe when they played earlier this year, they beat them in like an ugly, like close game.
Yeah.
So, but that being said, you got the Jaguars and the Panthers. Those odds are right. Well, you didn't even talk about the Jaguars. The Jaguars and I think the Texans odds. These odds are like dead even, like to advance until they know what's going on. The Niners they had that minus 330, but the Rams are still minus 230. I believe. I mean, let me get these up really quick because this would be an interesting. I'm just curious. I don't like the Eagles. I don't like talking about them. I'm curious what the Eagles odds are to beat to get to the divisional round. Yeah, the Rams have higher odds to advance than the Eagles do. So I think the
Niners make sense because they've got as of right now they got the Panthers who like congratulations
or the
you made the playoffs. Yeah. Congratulations, you made the playoffs, but your reward is to play the hot 49ers right now.
Yep. No, thank you. It's like God, some of these teams, it's like it's an honor just to be here. Let's go to you, Mr. Jared. It can only be Jared. All right, you, sir. Same vein. The NFL playoffs to make the conference championship round. So not to make the divisional round, but to make the conference championship round. Now, which one of these is a trap, my friend? Is it A, the Denver Broncos minus 105 to advance to the divisional round? And here, I'll throw this back up here. Is it the Chicago Bears plus 195 to advance to the divisional round? Whereas the Houston Texans plus 240 to advance to the divisional round.
If that stands right there, the Broncos sounds right because the Steelers are putrid and we've already beaten the Texans this year. Our defense is going to carry us a lot like it did on the Super Bowl. You're not saying we're winning the Super Bowl, but the defense is going to have to carry us a lot farther. So the Broncos seems right. The other ones were Bears. The Bears are playing the – trying to look at the graphic down there.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're good. The Bears are playing the Packers. Ooh. But then they'd play the Rams or I don't like that at all. And what was the other one? You
Texans plus 240. So plus 200 odds.
Because you're saying if they win the division, that I like that either way. I hate it because I like the Texans' path either way because they could do it because we beat them with Davis Mills and not CJ Stroud. You said the Bears were what, plus 3 something?
Plus 195. And this would be the third time they play Green Bay.
Oh, they're plus 195. Oh, jeez. Did y'all split the Green Bay matchups this year?
Yep.
Dadgummit. I hate this. Broncos feel right because that's the 1 seed. I'm getting them out of the way. Between Texans and Bears. Give me the Bears because the Texans, they could be either way simply because if they win their division, I like their matchups and they beat us we beat them with Davis Mills.
Yep.
So if we play with CJ Stroud, I'd be scared.
Everybody's right. Joey.
Yeah, it's my boy Joey in the comments. He's helping you out. Got the Bears trap. Called it out.
Joey's right. Joey. Jared's right.
That's
everybody gets a trap. Denver, they are the favorites currently to make it to the division round in the AFC. Other NFC West teams in the NFC are pretty good. Texans are plus 240. The New England Patriots have that plus 195. Okay. The Bears are close. You had it right in your mind. You had a Freudian slip. You were like, are they plus 300? The Bears are more closer. More closer. Ignore that. They are closer to more closer. More closer. Yeah. They are closer to 290, closer to 300. So you're right. A lot of fun. I mean, I love when there's stuff that matters in the last week and when there's fun. This we're looking at a really interesting playoffs for the NFL, and I'm quite excited for it. Last thing before we get out of here, I know it's a little late. We need to get out of here. It's Tuesdays. We're not going to talk Stranger Things right now because I haven't finished it yet. I'm going to save that. Give me till next Tuesday, Rusty. Just need a week. But it's New Year's Eve, and so I just want to shout out my favorite New Year's Eve movie. And I don't know. When Harry Met Sally, great New Year's Eve movie. The climactic scene at the end when he goes and he's like, "I'm telling you, when you want to spend the rest of your life with someone." That's my Billy Crystal. Sorry, Billy.
No, I like watching. Good.
Mike Wazowski. That and I could just use this segment to talk more about the Pop-Tart Bowl because I watched a lot of Pop-Tart Bowl content again, but I don't want to do that. Rusty, what are you watching?
Yeah, watched Stranger Things. I got a lot of opinions about that, so I can't wait for next week.
It'll be done by next week, right? Like done. The show will be done.
Yeah. The last episode comes out tomorrow.
Cool.
Maggie and I watched a lot. I've started watching Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cucumber Patch.
Oh, yes.
It's so good. I've never seen it before. Benedict Cumberbatch does a really good job as Sherlock Holmes. Like him and Watson's dynamic is really good.
Bilbo.
So yeah. I mean, Bilbo Baggins. I'd never really watched much of Benedict Cucumber Water except for Doctor Strange, and so I'm enjoying Sherlock Holmes for sure.
I like this bit. Keep this man.
Yeah.
What are you watching, Jared?
So yesterday was a entirely lazy day for me and my wife until the evening we went to watch some local high school basketball. So we watched probably like 6 episodes of The Flash yesterday.
I love The Flash, man.
Yeah, so like we're in the she has never seen it all the way through. I have seen it all the way through, so we're in the process of I was just watching it randomly as like a filler, trying to figure out like what to watch, and then she started watching it with me. Here's how Amy, I love her. She does this thing though, where I'm watching a show and she goes, I asked her, hey, do you want to sit down and watch this with me? And she goes, no, I'm good. 2 days later, she'll be sitting next to me watching it, and then get mad when I watch it without her.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm like,
okay.
so-
Yeah.
yeah. So, but no, I love it. I like that she's back into it. So we are right past the middle mark of season 3 now with the Flash.
Cool.
So yeah, we're getting to the tail end of that. So we went from episode 2 yesterday from season 3 to like episode 11. So we watched like almost 8.
Has Gorilla Grodd showed up yet?
He shows up in season 1 and 2. He
right.
shows up later in season 3.
You give me a gorilla with mind powers, I'm
Yeah,
take my money.
He shows up later in season 3. So yeah, we watched a lot of that yesterday. I also watched the Elway watching the Elway documentary on Netflix.
Is it good?
That just came out.
Mhm.
So far it's really good. As being a Broncos fan, I saw that it was coming out. Started watching it. So yeah, so far that's good. So that's really what I've been up to this week with all the travel and whatnot.
Hell yeah. Love to hear it, y'all. Well, yeah, next week, spoiler alert next week. It's going to be a Stranger Things day, so be ready. That's going to do it for our show today, y'all. Thanks everyone for watching. Joey, thank you for hopping in the comments. Nice to meet you. We got a full slate of shows today. We $2, we'll go at 11. Got to put my hands down or else I'm going to get religious. $2 at 11.
That mirror behind you throwing you off.
God, man, I hate it. I saw my hairline yesterday, and now I'm seeing. God, I see my arms. My hands look small. $2 at 11. And God, I'm doing it. Anthony's saying it 1. We also have other shows. We have On Beat with BCM. We have the No Bluffing podcast. We have Night Court. We have post-game bounces after every Grizzlies game. So there will be one tonight after the Sixers game. Go Grizzlies. We have Tigers Live with Francis Carlotta live after every Tigers game. We also have Tigers Untapped and I'm probably forgetting one. I'm sorry. If I am, at me. And thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, FanDuel. Thank you, Trilogy Tattoo. Thank you, Grade A Pest Services. Thank you, Grind City Brewing. And thank you, Mug Shots Grill and Bar. We will be back tomorrow. No shows Thursday and Friday. As a friendly reminder, we will be back tomorrow, though.
Also,
with
side note, we were talking about NFL earlier. The finalists for the 2026 Hall of Fame just got released as well.
Who is it?
So it is tackle Willie Anderson. You have Drew Brees on there, Jari Evans, the guard. You have Larry Fitzgerald. You have Frank Gore, Adam Vinatieri, Terrell Suggs, Eli Manning, Luke Keithley, who should be first ballot. Wide receiver Torrey Holt, wide receiver Reggie Wayne, defensive tackle Kevin Williams, tight end Jason Witten, safety Darren Woodson, and guard Marshall Yanda.
And it was supposed to be Phillip Rivers, but he reset his clock.
He reset his clock.
But for love of the game. Shout out that guy. Man. When you got 21 kids, you got to do something.
Yeah, God, I'd run retired too. Yeah, last thing before I'm calling Uncle Buck, I think on the $2. Is he on the $2 today, Rusty?
He's there today. Yep.
I think that he should talk about who won the Bluff City Media Fantasy Football Championship. If he's a man, he would do that, but I don't know.
Is that what he took off yesterday?
Yeah. Basically.
Because I don't want to tell you who won, but he's wearing glasses on the show right now.
I was dominating the regular season and then fell apart at the end. So annoying.
The Hanoi Pit of Hell strikes again. We will be back tomorrow. Everyone, remember these 2 things as you go about your day today. 1, remember, tomorrow we're going to have some New Year's Grizzolutions because it's that time of year. Grizzolution. I tried to input Grizz in multiple spots and that's where it fit best.
I like it.
But yeah, guys, be a little weird like me just now. And 2, remember to smile, everybody. Have a good day. We will see you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.